Welcome to the Wealth Transfer with TC. Today, I'm just going to touch on Shina Inu just for a few moments because I want to remind people because we are getting closer and closer to the revelation of Shina Inu. And if you don't know, the SHI team released some new artwork that I believe that includes Shina Inu. And I'm going to go over some other things too that I think that I'm not going to go in depth, but I'm just going to touch on a couple things because I'm going to do a separate video on all the evidence that I see that's plain and clear that Shytoshi is connected to the Shina Inu project. First, before I get into this, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing information, giving you my thoughts and my opinions on that information. If you guys like these videos that I make, the support links are down below in the description and also the comment section. Now, Shina Inu, if you don't know, it comes from how we got involved in it, how we started looking for it before it was released, which was due to Dr. Maria Conwell, who had a prophecy on January the 10th of 2022 and said that God showed her that there was a new cryptocurrency was coming out and was going to be called Shina Inu. So a month later, the coin actually came out and was launched on February the 14th of 2022. And so the coin has been steadily growing over the last couple years, and it's developed a solid community, and Shytoshi left a lot of clues. And I'm going to get into that. Shina Inu, the price sits at 604245. This is the Shina Inu website, shinatoken.com. You can see the pink bow, right? Then you see a pair of feet that's sitting over here. People are speculating that's Shiba. I'm sharing that to you first because this, on the Shiba Inu magazine website, the Shiba Inu iconic mascot gets a makeover by a legendary artist, reflecting the project's evolution from a meme coin to a force in the decentralized world. So they have a male and a female character. All right, so everybody, especially in the Shina Inu community, they're all speculating that this is Shina Inu, right? And they're getting closer to the launch of Shina and the SHI token. So people are pointing out a lot of the similarities. You can see the two characters here. You can see the pink bow that's wrapped around her waist on the female character, in which they never actually tell you anything about this character. People are asking, but there's no response, right? Then you see this rope that's tied around Shiba's waist, right? So you got the pink bow and you got the rope. So when you go on Shina's website, you can see the pink bow that's wrapped around Shina, and there is the rope here on the right-hand side, right? The same rope that's wrapped around Shiba, right? So they've dropped some clues. Now, people might say, well, that doesn't mean anything. You know, this is not Shytoshi Shi. But, and I'm just going to point out a few things. And Shytoshi never denied being part of the Shina Inu project. Because when Shina Inu was launched, everybody, including myself, were going to the Facebook Shiba Inu groups and Discords, and we're putting out all this information about Shina Inu, and of course, you know, there's a lot of rejection. You know, mods kicking you out because you want to talk about Shina Inu, and they think that you're trying to deceive everybody. But there's this Telegram exchange between a member of the Telegram group and Shytoshi. And this was the question that was asked concerning Shina Inu. And this is well known around the community, especially the Shina Inu community. This is one of the pieces of evidence to prove that Shytoshi is behind this. Now remember, Shytoshi in the past has denied being part of other projects. He's given out warnings about other projects. And this guy named Chris, and this is what he wrote to Shytoshi. He says, "Good morning, Shy. Seeing your words being pushed all throughout Twitter, people are using them to say that you are part of an existing Shina Inu. Can you disprove that right now so people stop investing in a non-Shiba coin?" All right, so he wants a clear-cut answer. And so he's asking him, can you disprove it right now? And Shytoshi says, nope. So Shytoshi was asked about this project. He had the opportunity to deny that he was part of this project. Obviously, his answer was intentional. If he wasn't part of the project, I think that if he just thought it was just some other fake project, he would have said, no, I'm not a part of that. People want to know from Shytoshi. People tag him all the time about Shina Inu. Don't you think he would get tired of it after the last 2 years? Now, she is part of his plan with Shibarium and part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. In this other article that Shytoshi wrote, and he's talking about his stablecoin SHI. Originally, it was supposed to be stablecoin, but because of what took place with Luna and how a lot of these stablecoins collapsed, they had to change things. Plus, regulations was coming, so he had to make a change. He said this should be released in 2022. Well, what year did SHI get released in? SHI got released on February the 14th of 2022, which is one of Shytoshi's favorite holidays. You know, when he was asked this question, you have to remember, there was a lot of people who loved Shiba Inu, and they were thinking that this was a scam project. And so they wanted to hear from Shytoshi himself. And he just said, nope, I'm not going to disprove it right now. So he was vague and added even more speculation. So those are just some pieces. I want to do a full video with more pieces to the puzzle. So it's not just people who follow this channel, but people outside in the Shiba Inu community, that they can see all these different connections. So if you want to know where it's available at, if you're here in the United States, it is not on an exchange yet that you can use. You can actually buy it on Coinbase Wallet or MetaMask if you know how to use Uniswap and all that, right? But it's available on Bitmart and IndoX. Right, so those are the two exchanges, and then you have Shiba Swap and Uniswap. And there's something else on here, BitTop, I don't know what that is, but almost $1 million in value. So currently, just so you guys know, the max supply is 20 trillion. What about almost 6 trillion has already been burned. When you are on Coinbase, whether you're on advanced or not, if you want to set up your web wallet, these 9 dots here in the right hand corner, when you click on that, you can click on wallet and it'll go through the steps to setting up your web wallet. All right, and you're going to need the contract address when you are ready. You're going to need to have Ethereum in your wallet. And if you haven't learned how to do this by now, you should really take the time out to learn how to set up a wallet, or at least a Coinbase wallet that's attached to your account. So that way it's a little bit easier for you to move, cryptocurrency around, especially if you're unfamiliar with using a wallet. Now, the contract address will be down below in the description, but it's also on CoinMarketCap. You can just click on the copy to clipboard, and then you can just post the contract address in your wallet. You just got to make sure that you have Ethereum enough in there to cover the fee. It would be nice to be on an American exchange, at least one, and I think that if it would be any exchange that she would get on first, it would be crypto.com. But we'll just wait and see. So anyways, I thank you guys for listening. God bless. TC out.